one.
Good morning, YouTube. It's a beautiful sunny day here in little old England, and me and my little mate here, we're off hiking and we found this amazing hawthorn tree. So we thought we'd have a little chit chat about how special this tree is and everything we know about it. So the hawthorn tree, you often find it along the sides of hedgerows, blocking off fields and roads because it's such a resilient plant and it's so spiky it stops people from wanting to climb through it. You can also find hawthorn trees just growing freely in woodland because they're actually native to the UK and they're one of our ancient trees. They can grow as small as a little shrub or up to 10 metres tall, and records show that they can live for over 700 years. Now when they grow out the floor, they kind of twist round and that just adds to the cool mystical look of them. They have a kind of grey scaly bark, slightly brown, slightly grey, and then at the ends of the branches in autumn they have these amazing berries that are full of antioxidants, and they can treat things like heart disease, heart palpitations, anxiety. They've even been used to treat heart failure. They really are a very magical berry. The leaves and berries and flowers of the hawthorn tree are edible, and they're also packed full of vitamins such as B1, calcium, magnesium, iron, all that good stuff to help get a strong and healthy heart and healthy body. Now you can eat the berries raw, but you must spit the pip out because the pip actually has traces of cyanide bonded with sugar. Don't eat it, Bjorn.
No.
Did you hear what I just said?
No, I didn't eat it.
Yeah, so it's actually got cyanide with a bit of sugar. Now, if you go in the deep dark depths of the internet, you'll see people debating whether or not it's fine to eat them or not. But
I'm not picking it.
I'd advise us to just spit the seeds out because ingesting cyanide is probably best avoided.
And it's berries.
Now the berries, these are packed full of the most vitamins and nutrients and special little antioxidants compared to the leaves and the flowers. And if you squash them, they're kind of waxy.
Yeah.
Could you squash one, Bjorny?
Yeah.
They feel waxy, kind of oily.
Ew.
And that's the pip inside that you want to spit out. Now it's perfectly fine to use recipes that involve boiling the whole berry and you just remove the pip later. That's fine.
One.
You can use the leaves and berries to make teas and syrups and cordials and all sorts of sweet and delicious things, and that will take out all of them amazing antioxidants and put them into your nice little recipes that you make at home. Now the hawthorn tree lives up to its name, and it's covered in these big, sharp, angry thorns that will do you some serious damage if you just grab it without thinking. And they've been used for things in the past, such as fishing hooks, sewing needles, to pot boils, all that good stuff.
Like berries.
The leaves are dark green on the top and light green on the bottom, and they have 5 to 7 lobes, and they have tiny little teeth.
Yeah, we did.
They have tiny little teeth on each lobe.
Big.
The hawthorn tree has also been known as the Mayflower because of course it flowers in May, and it would be covered in these amazing little white flowers with 5 petals, and sometimes they can be pinkish or even fully pink, and a rare one.
Look,
But
I'm doing a squished part.
don't be deceived by these beautiful flowers because they actually smell like rotten meat, very faintly, but lots of people don't like the smell at all. And in the medieval days it became associated with the smell of the plague, so they can't smell that good. And folklore says if you get a handful of these flowers and inhale them deeply, then you'll be able to get closer to the next side, wherever that is. Lots of times you might just find a hawthorn tree just out on its own like this one, and that's because farmers and lots of people believe it's unlucky to cut them down. Do you know why they think it's unlucky? Because this tree is supposed to be protected by the fairies. And if you chop that tree down, you never know, that fairy might just decide to come and get revenge on you. That's why you'll find these random hawthorn trees sitting on their own out in fields. Some more folklore is that in the olden days they used to weave a globe made of hawthorn and bring it in the house, and that was their way of telling the fairies that they don't want their house to burn down this year. And at the end of every year they'd take the little globe out and they'd burn it and make a new one and bring it back in. There was a lot of things to do to keep these fairies happy, apparently. If you're out foraging for these berries this year, make sure you leave plenty for the birds, because even though they're abundant and there is enough to go around for everyone, just take your fair share to keep that balance between us and nature, and that just keeps everyone happy. So the hawthorn tree, just like all trees, is a special tree. This tree's special abilities focus around the heart and lowering your blood pressure, and they can actually heal the blood vessel walls, which is pretty cool. This tree is amazing, and if you're looking for a herbal remedy to soothe some anxiety or heal a wounded heart, then this tree might just be the one for you. Hope you enjoyed our video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, because that really helps our channel grow, and we'll see you all again next time. Peace!